to Amal.
Hello everyone, Glasgow, how are you doing? Yes, that's what I like. It's such an honor to be here. And as Pinar said, today is World Refugee Day. There's over 60 million refugees all over the world. Nobody chooses to be an asylum seeker. Nobody chooses to be a refugee. Nobody chooses to leave their home, their culture, the weather, or nothing, you know. So, and of course, in Glasgow, so many refugees are being welcomed every single day. But let's not forget the issues that are happening in the UK right now, like the evictions by Circle, which are shameful. And we have to do something about it. And I think things like the Refugee Festival are great at celebrating what people have to offer and contribute to our community, our society, and our Scotland. I'm really excited to go to some of the events. Please check out everything that's happening. And I want to say a huge thank you to the amazing work that the Refugee Council are doing every single day to bring everyone together. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amal. As Amal mentioned, the Refugee Festival is starting today and is ending on the 30th of June. And there are so many amazing events happening all over Scotland, not just in Glasgow as it always does, but all over Scotland. So please check out the website and have a look. Next up, I'm going to say a huge welcome to Sabir Zazai, who is the Chief Executive of Scottish Refugee Council. Let's all welcome Sabir!
Friends, colleagues, fellow refugees, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Scottish Refugee Council-led Refugee Festival. I'm delighted that so many of you have turned up here to celebrate what refugees bring to Scotland, but at the same time to celebrate the warm welcome, hospitality, solidarity and fairness communities and people of Scotland have been extending to refugees over generations. We're proud of this tradition, we're keen and we're determined to nurture this tradition and safeguard it for generations to come. Today is an important day to send a strong message to the people who are forced to flee their homes. A Guardian article this morning said 70.8 million people are forced to flee their homes. 25 million of those are refugees. 40 million of those are displaced internally. And half of the refugee population are children. We all have to do more, and we should and can do more to offer protection and sanctuary to these communities. Today is about celebrating the richness and that vibrancy that refugees bring to our communities. Today is also about celebrating home, a home in which we find safety, a home in which we find love and protection, but also a home from which people are locked out as well. So we want to send a strong message that this city and people of Scotland will stand in solidarity to make sure that our new neighbours, our new Scots, our new friends are not made street homeless, but they're given the safety, dignity and the respect that they deserve. Please do stand with us in this fight. It takes all of us to restore the dignity and confidence of refugees as they rebuild their lives here in Scotland. We cannot win this without your support. We cannot win this without the support of our colleagues in other organisations. Refugee rights are our rights, and I'm determined to work with you all to restore those rights and deserve people the rights that they deserve and give them their rights. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sabir. As Sabir have mentioned, right now Circle are trying to evict about 300 people. And one of the important things is that we need to unite and stand in solidarity. Whenever there is a demo called, we must be in the streets because there is no place for evictions in Glasgow. I would like to welcome Manaf Halbouni, who's a German Syrian artist from Germany. And as you can see just behind you, we are having his installation called the Rubble Theatre. So huge welcome to Manaf.
Hi everyone, happy to be here. I'm not a man of big speeches, but we'll try to explain a little bit what I'm doing here. Anyway, but for the beginning, I'm really happy to be in Glasgow again. It's always nice working here and doing stuff. So
And Manaf, do you mind talking about what's the story behind having this exhibition and this installation?
Well, first of all, I always like to work in public space to make an impact and bring people together and try to talk about a thematic they just see in TV. So with the project Rubble Theatre I'm doing here, I'm actually saw images of war and destructed cities in Damascus and in Aleppo and in Syria and in a lot of other places. Where people try to continue their life even if the city is destructed. And for me it was bringing this work here was like just bringing everyone who is living in an intact city and an idea of how it could be living in a destroyed place. So that's why Rubble Theatre, because I saw a lot of people trying to make cultural thing in a destroyed city. There was a famous piano player in Mukhayyam Yarmouk in Damascus, and there was a puppet theater for kids in a place near Aleppo, and it's something similar to that here.
And do you want to say about why did you pick Glasgow? Why did you decide to bring this installation to Glasgow?
That's a tricky question. I got invited here by Counterpoint Arts from London. And I've been in Glasgow 2 times now, and it's a city with really awesome power, and I love the spirit of Glasgow, so I'd always be happy to be here because everyone is really nice.
And do you want to tell us a little bit about how long this is going to be staying here, the installation, and if you're going to be present at St Enoch Square?
The work will be here till 27, and I'm gonna be almost every day around for someone who wanna have a chat with me or drink a coffee or just talking. I don't know. So you will always catch me here.
Any other things you want to talk about? Mention? How much you love Glasgow? Anything like that? No, anything?
I already mentioned how much I love this city.
And we'll sort the payment later on amongst it for that. Well, if you don't have anything else to say, Manaf, a huge thanks to Manaf, and like Manaf said, he'll be here in St Enoch Square during some of the days, and there's also a little information just in the square, so if you want to read more about the Rubble Theatre and what's the story behind, you're welcome to do that. As we heard, refugees contribute a lot to society, and the theme of this year, making art, making home. One of the aspects is music, and I think about 1 or 2 years ago, musicians from different and diverse backgrounds came together to create a group called Musicians in Exile. And today we have Arif, Media, Ali and Syed with us, who are going to be sharing some of their music. But before that, I'd like to invite Ali, who's going to explain what we'll be doing next. So Ali, if you could come along. A huge, again, welcome to Ali.
Thank you very much. Hello everyone, and thank you very much for coming over today to celebrate the Refugee Day and Refugee Week. And here, me and Arif, Saeed and Media are gonna play for you today, and before that I'm gonna run a drumming workshop first. I'm gonna play first some percussions, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people to volunteer here to play drum with me. Are you ready? Are you ready? Cool. Thank you very much. I need 8 people here to play some percussions. Is there any volunteers? Yay, cool. The first one, great. Thank you. 2, 6 more people. Yay. 3, 5 more people. Great. Thank you very much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like any, great, yay! Cool, that's enough then. Thanks. So, we are going to learn an Arabic rhythm called Malfouf. First we are gonna clap with this rhythm. And could I have the mic stand, please? So, this is a very simple rhythm, and we are gonna learn how to play it in a few minutes. Great. So first of all, we are gonna clap with this rhythm. The first move is this one, which is the bass one, right? So if you do that, like that. After 4, we are gonna clap together, just this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. The other one is called tone, and it's this way, right? After 4, all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now we are gonna clap with the rhythm. The rhythm is called Malfouf, and it's played like doom, ta, ta, doom, ta, ta, doom, ta, ta, doom, doom, ta. So first we are gonna listen. Right? It has 3 parts. It's really simple, right? So doom, ta, ta, doom, ta, ta, doom, ta, ta, doom, doom, ta. Great. After 4 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Great. That was great. Well done. So I'm gonna teach these volunteers here how to play it on the drum. So which hand do you right or left? Raise your hand. We are gonna play the bass one, right? So raise it and just hit the middle of the drum. After 4 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. With the other hand, you don't write. Raise it. The other hand. Great. We are gonna play the tone, which hits the. After 4 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now we are gonna play the play it like this. One hand, the bass one. Well done, that was great. So this rhythm is called Malfouf, right? We are gonna play it properly, loud, right? So So, everybody together. After 4. Ready? 1. So you have to clap as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the simple rhythm. Now we are going to move to the other one. So yeah, that was easy. So the next, sorry. Right, yeah, cool. So media is gonna sing along with this rhythm. So we are gonna first play the rhythm once more while media is singing on that, and then we are gonna move to the next rhythm. Ready? Yes. Ready? Yes. Great. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The rhythm as I told you, which is like a little bit like not difficult but longer. So it has two parts. The first part is like really easy, right? I'm gonna play it on the drum, and you have to play along with me, right? So the first part is right after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. The next part. Should play along with this rhythm. It's called body percussion, right? Are you ready? So the first part is After 4, we are gonna play the first part, right? I do it again, right? Chest, tight, click, right? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't play now, just, right? The second part. The second part is chest, tight, click, chest, tight, click, right? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now all together. Ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All together. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much for your collaboration, and now thank you very much for coming and volunteering for drumming. And now we're going to start a gig. We're going to play some Persian, Kurdish and Arabic songs, and I hope you enjoy it.
I'm looking for a couple of volunteers just to help Ali to take the drums to the car. So yeah, just over there. A couple of volunteers, if you could just come along to take the drums.
I was with Amal, so I was like, we were there together too. Like, she sent me messages about yeah, I was at
One, two, 1, 2. Test, 1, test, 1, 2.
Just before the group starts, once again a huge thanks to Ali, Arif, Media and Said. They will be playing some tunes from Middle East, so some Arabic, Iranian and Kurdish tunes. So if we could all put our hands together and say a huge welcome to musicians in Exile.
Thanks very much.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you ready? First we're gonna play and sing some Kurdish songs by media.
أي مطربي حريفة.
Thanks very much.
Bafrim, mean I'm snow.
What does it mean?
It means snow, I am snow.
I'm sorry?
Snow.
Snow. Alright.
Yeah.
So next song is Bafrim, means snow in Kurdish. very much. Ready? Thanks very much. So the next song called Shane or Bint al Shalabiya. They're going to sing it in Persian and Arabic.
جان کمتر زن شانه چون در چین و شکنش دارم دل من کاشانه چون در چین و شکنش دارم دل من کاشانه بگشازه موید گرهی چنده من تا بگشایی گرهی شاید ز دل دیوانه تا بگشایی گرهی شاید ز دل دیوانه مجروح گردم تو زنی هر دم شانه مجروح گردم تو زنی هر دم شانه رویت بس دل اسیرت بینم خونین دل اینو سر هر دم داره بینم خونین دل اینو سر هر دم داره برگی سویت جان کمتر زن شاره چون در چین و شکنش دارد دل من کاشاره چون در چین و شکنش دارد دل من کاشاره در مویت دارد خانه مجروح گردد چو زنی هر دم شانه مجروح گردد چو زنی هر دم شانه.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
So we're going to next song, which is Ey Maheman, and the rhythm is 6 and 8. So Ellie, you can tell the others how to clap. How to clap. Thank you. So the next song is an improvisation by Said and Ali. That was so nice. Thank you. Are you tired? We got only one song left. Hope you enjoy it. So the next song is a folklore song of west of Iran. Happy World Refugee Day. Thanks very much. Pinar, take this working.
I think we should say once again a huge thank you to musicians in Exile. Before we finish off, I just want to say a thank you for everyone for coming along today to celebrate diversity, to celebrate art. The festival runs from the 20th of June, which is today, to the 30th of June, and you can check out all the events on refugeefestivalscotland.co.uk. Also, just to mention again, Manaf will be having a talk on Monday, this coming Monday at Scottish Youth Theatre from 7 p.m, and you can find more information about it on the website. But of course there are more amazing events taking place across Scotland that you could check it out. Also, there are some making art, making home bags that you can take it from around that corner. Chris, do you want to put your hand up? Yeah, maybe around, you can go towards Chris. Sorry? Okay, we're out of bags, but there might be more bags, so just keep an eye on that. And yeah, just before we finish, I'd like to say that thanks to Scottish Refugee Council for organising today on World Refugee Day. The festival is an act of resistance in the face of a hostile environment where there is racism and where there is divisive political talks on the media. The festival also celebrates the welcome that Scotland offers to people in need and the friendship that have been formed within new communities across Scotland. And before I finish off, please go and check out the website. There are amazing events taken across. Make new friends, get to know each other, because if we don't know each other, then we're never going to learn who we are, where we come from, or the culture, and that is where prejudices are made. So together, before we finish, let's say it together. Say